Hi, this is Gloria Capola, a continuing education provider, and today we're going to continue our journey through the chakra system. We're going to talk about the blockages and try to gain some understanding. I mentioned to you in a previous video clip one of the authors that I had studied with, Anadea Judith, who wrote a book, The Sevenfold Journey, Reclaiming Your Mind, Body, and Spirit through the Chakra System. We're going to work along with this book through these video clips. So Anadea has a great outline in here with lots of wonderful exercises, and I'm going to read to you how she describes what the blockages in the chakras might be causing or what they're doing, because they can be deficient or excessive and create different balances. So Anadea says, chakras can be energetically excessive or deficient, just like in Chinese acupuncture meridians that affect the different organs. A deficient chakra might be even closed to the point that it has very little energy traveling through it. Physiologically, a chakra is like a bundle of nerves. If you remember in my first video, I talked about it being a wheel of energy. It's like a cylinder aligning in our body with all this movement, and inside of it, there's all these other wheels moving in there of energy. Okay? When there is little energy traveling through this bundle, it can collapse. So think of how your heart feels, she says, when you feel depressed, as if your chest is collapsing and there's like an emptiness, right? An energetic emptiness. The body shapes itself around the fullness or the emptiness of a chakra, and we can often deduce the state of a chakra from simply looking at the structure of the body. So one of the things I do in my massage practice is I will look at how somebody is carrying themselves, how they are walking and standing or sitting. So if I noticed that they've got this sort of posture and they're kind of concave in this region of their heart and their solar plexus, for me and my studies, it is perhaps telling me that those particular chakras, third and fourth chakras, might be deficient in energy, and as a result might be affecting their body in certain ways and even creating physical symptoms. So let's proceed. When a chakra is deficient, you might say that the programming is locked in a restrictive pattern, just like that posture, okay? This means that the kind of activity associated with that chakra is also blocked in one's life. So again, if we go back to the posture and someone is guarding or protecting their heart center, perhaps they're also closing themselves down to connect with others, besides also having some mid-back pain because of posturing. Okay? An excessive chakra, says Anadea, is also blocked, but for a different reason. Think of it as the tabletop in your home that collects everything, and it gets cluttered, doesn't it? Okay? Energetically speaking, she says, an excessive chakra does not know how to let go. There's just too much chaos going on. Okay? I kind of think of it as, you just got piles and piles of stuff, like she says, piling up, perhaps all your mail, and you just don't even know where to start and what to weed out and what to delete and what to throw away to make it a smaller pile. Again, the programming is fixed in a restrictive pattern, but this is one restriction internally, okay, that's being expressed, whereas a deficient chakra restricts external from coming in. So one is internal, one is external. When internal energy is not released, the issue related to that chakra becomes a constant dominating force in the system as a whole. So for example, an excessive third chakra creates a bully type of personality, okay? One who has to be in control, all right? So think of some of the postures where you see this particular region of the chakras, of the third chakra underneath your rib cage there. Very, very full. And think of some of the personalities around you and how they are, okay? So there's a lot of energy in there, okay? They may have an excessive second chakra, okay? And when there's excess energy in the second chakra, we might have sexual types of addictions. So you can see whether there's too much of something going on, we are putting out too much of something in our lives. An excessive first chakra, she says, might lead to a hoarding of possessions, food, or money. It is possible for a chakra to be excessive in some aspects and deficient in others. Add a balance within your own self. So we can have both excessive and deficient within that chakra and be creating different situations in our lives or different symptoms depending on how things externally and internally are reacting to that energy center. So more on chakras in the next video clip. Hope that helped you understand a little bit that we can have excess and deficiency, and either or both can affect us physically, in our posture, in our symptoms, and how we also bring things or people or situations into our life. Thank you for joining me today.